OK, well, your prediction then for this one?
I would go for the draw.
No score.
No score. And Joe, you're convinced an Irish win by a goal?
1-0.
What?
Total control in midfield, 1-0.
Sheridan. It's not easy. Onto it comes Houghton. And Houghton with a shot, and it's
So, do you remember where you were when Ray Houghton scored that famous goal 20 years ago?
Yeah, it was my brother's birthday party, so he was 85, so it was his 9th birthday party, and we had a kind of big football match in the backyard, and then headed back inside, and so we watched it in my living room.
From what I know, I was on a wall in Corsica, up cliffs, and we were just listening to a rented car radio, and came in with the shot. Fucking dad nearly went off the wall. That's about it.
That it was Ray Houghton that scored it, and a lot of people were drunk and kind of shouting, and I was a child, I was 5, and I think I was having like a packet of potatoes and a Coke and left to my own devices while everyone else watched football. But I was happy for everyone else.
You didn't go nuts yourself, you didn't feel it yourself?
No, as a 5-year-old, when adults are drunk and going mad around you, the first feeling you have really is fear rather than celebration. But when people were happy about it, I began to become happy about it as well.
I remember being in my granny's house in Ballyfermot with my whole family watching it, and we all went crazy.
I saw the Houghton goal at home with my parents, and it was amazing. USA 94 was fantastic. I suppose we were still recovering from Italia 90. It was only 4 years. It was a quick 4 years because the country was just improving. It was the beginning of the Celtic Tiger, you could say, and it was just brilliant. And I was at home with my parents. My brothers, who were a little bit older than me, they were out in the pub enjoying it. But it was just brilliant. It was just amazing, and the crack was something else. And it was Italia 90 all over again. A really special time.
I was in my mate Jeff's gaff, gone mental.
Where was that?
It was in Ballyfermot, where I live. Yeah. Sorry.
There was a friend of, it was kind of a gay friend of a brother of mine who was Brazilian, and he had Brazilian t-shirts, and he brought all these Brazilian t-shirts over with him, and everyone was wearing Brazilian t-shirts. That was actually my memory of the World Cup. Everyone's wearing Brazilian t-shirts. Oh, were they not? Damn. Oh well.
This wasn't 1994, was it?
No, probably not.
Okay. Is that true? Can you say that again?
Babysitting.
You were babysitting while your mother was up in the pub?
Yeah.
I was watching the match.
And that was that.
And what was the emotions? What were the emotions like when the goal was scored?
Relief.
I remember I was in my living room, and it was watching TV as a family, and it was this profound moment where, as a family, we came together, and it was amazing.
It was a family occasion, so there was about kind of 11, 12 people there, so there was kind of palpable, the tension built up. Still remember the somersault afterwards as well. It was great. Mainly the somersault.
This is when you were in the USA.
Yeah.
I was in I was at home watching it, and I was only about this back in the 90s. I was young, so watching it when we were parents at the time, so it was good.
It was kind of like disbelief, like we couldn't have actually achieved something so great, and we did. And we're a tiny country, and I was a child, but as a child I just remember utter joy. But in hindsight, I now appreciate how huge it was.
I can't really describe it. It was the best thing ever. It was like we'd nearly gotten there in the previous World Cup, but then the next one, and we beat Italy 1-0. And it was like, fucking after that bastard Scalacci put us out in the last one, and then we're after beating them 1-0.
It was kind of a lot of people have earmarked it as the start of the Celtic Tiger. I don't know if that's bullshit now, but what's your view on it?
Well, it is because commercial people started getting involved with the Irish team, etc. So kind of like it was sexy then. People were selling fridges through the Irish team. They were selling cars through the Irish team. ESB were giving cheaper bills and everything. Airlines were doing. Credit unions were extending loans, for Christ's sake. So yeah, it probably is. And if you ask the FAI, I'm sure it probably is. Yeah.